Good morning and welcome back to a vlog. I haven't done a vlog for ages. I was doing them all through December and I've just been so busy doing so many other videos. I just haven't even stopped to think about doing a vlog. So we have a birthday in the house this weekend, and not just any birthday, it's an 18th birthday. So today there's going to be some birthday preparations, there's going to be some baking. We are getting Chinese takeaway tonight, but Holly is vegan and doesn't want to have the Chinese. I went in there yesterday and they use the same woks and everything for everything. So I need to make something for her, Chinesey. So I might do a katsu for her tonight, a nice quick and easy one. So I'll be sharing that with you as well. We've also got a bit of food shopping and we're also about to go trip planning as well. So you've got a whole combination of everything today. So really hope you enjoyed today's video. Please give me a thumbs up if you do. And you can also find me over on Instagram. I am the Funky Fairy for my personal home account and Lollipop Box Club for my business creative account. And please subscribe to my channel if you don't already. We've just pulled up at Starbucks. I've got all my trip planning stuff and we're going to go and have a coffee. It's 8:45 in the morning, so it's going to be lovely and quiet, and the plan is to be out here by the time all the young families get in and it gets really noisy. I think we've got the place to ourselves today. I love this way of having A3 sheets and using post-it notes, layering out the days that you're thinking of going to work out what you want to do on what days. So back home, I've had a delivery. These are so cute. I've had these little felt flowers with little glittery centers made for the March kit. So that's your first March sneak. I've also got laid out on my desk. I have been working on some art journaling. I didn't really have any time. I'm kind of like doing a challenge for myself, trying to create every day. I didn't really have any time yesterday, but I did create a background, so I did do something creative yesterday. I also did a big declutter of the drawers in my lounge yesterday. I went through everything. That video was up last week, so if you didn't see that and you like a declutter video, I'll link that up below. But I've got some piles of stuff in my studio that I will need to tidy, like memorabilia and stuff that I need to put away. Actually, it's just that stuff, so that's not too bad, but I think I'm gonna go and start making the birthday cake. Aid's gone to Waitrose, he's gone to do the shopping for me, so I haven't had to use up any more time to do that. So I'm just mixing everything up. It's a really easy one, I've done it before. Got all the ingredients in there, and I've just realised I've hardly got any margarine left. So I've called Aid, who has been to Waitrose, left Waitrose. He needed something else, popped into our little Sainsbury's, and he's just left there, and I've just called him, so he's got to go back again. I can't believe that. I've got loads of bits of butter, I've got a little bit of vegan margarine, but I haven't got enough to put together to bake with. Usually I'm so well stocked with everything. I baked cheese scones this week. They look amazing, they're so good. I also did some with sun-dried tomatoes in that are really lovely as well. So the plan is, usually this type of cake you'd do like in a tray form, but I have greased a cake tin and I'm going to try and make it look like a proper deep birthday cake. And I've got a surprise for the topping as well. Hey babe, thank you for the shopping. Oh, that was a nice surprise.
2 Ace to your heart, 1 cheap flowers.
Yeah. And what's the second way to my heart?
Bread.
I like bread.
We didn't have the seeded.
Yeah.
That's sunflower and pumpkin.
Oh, I love sunflower and
So I thought it was sliced, so rather than a roll.
Oh, thank you. That's really nice. Thank you very much. And you went back and got my butter. 2 lots of butter.
It was cheaper to get that one.
Okay. Thank you very much. So I've just learned something. I'm going to share it with you. I was looking at the recipe and it says 4 tea of butter, and I couldn't figure out what that was. And I've googled it, and apparently a large T means tablespoons. Aid's listening to this as well. And a small T means teaspoons. Which seems strange because in other parts of this recipe it actually says teaspoon. So, but I need 4 teas of butter. So I've got my cake batter in here. And now I'm mixing the cinnamon mixture. I will link up the bio below, not the bio, I will link up the recipe below so you can click that and go and have a look at the one I'm looking at. And this is like brown sugar, butter, cinnamon, what else was in there? Some flour as well. Now the idea is we're going to blob this cinnamon mixture into the cake and it gets swirled through, almost like giving it that cinnamon bun effect. And I'm going to do that with the whole mixture to make the cake really cinnamony. Right, and I'm going to pop this in the oven on 180, it says for 25 to 30 minutes. Right, the cake's actually had 5 minutes extra. I've dipped this in and it's still really wet, so I'm going to pop it in for a few more minutes. But it's looking really good. All right, the cake's done. It's ended up taking a lot longer than I expected. I've ended up having to put foil over the top because it was going over, but it still wasn't cooked inside. But I think it's because it's quite a deep pan, but I was just coming back and checking it every 5 minutes, but I think it's okay now. It's 3:30. Louis upstairs playing FIFA. Aid's in the living room. I think he's playing a Lego game on the PlayStation. I've been working at my desk. I've edited tomorrow's video, that's uploading, and I've been doing some other admin-y bits and pieces. I'm now going to make the katsu for Holly for tonight. I could really do without it, but I'm turning it into a positive. I'm going to double up the sauce, or make even more actually, and keep some for Monday. So that's Monday's meal sorted. That makes my life a little bit easier for the start of the week. I've got a recipe on Pinterest that I'm following, so I will link that up below for you as well. There is a change that I'm going to do to this recipe. It needs honey, but Holly is vegan, so I am going to sweeten it with sweet potato instead of adding the honey. And this is how the vegan katsu curry is looking. I've used coconut oil with it. It says to use chicken stock in the recipe, but I'm going to be adding vegetable stock instead. That's flour and curry powder gone in, and now I can add the veggie stock. Right, this has got soy sauce as well as the veggie stock added, and this needs to cook down for about 20 minutes until it's all nice and soft, and then it goes through the blender to make it really smooth. If you want to make it extra smooth, you also put it through a sieve. The sauce is thickening up really nicely, and I'm going to go off and have a crafty fix. So as you know, I'm really making it my mission to craft more this year, and I'm really focusing in on my journaling. I'm going to be doing a spread now. I didn't get to do much yesterday. I just did a background, and that's good. I did something better than not doing anything at all. Printed off these photos, but they turned out green. I need to change the blue ink on my cartridge. Blue ink on my printer, and it's not letting me, so they're all printing off a bit green. But rather than waste the paper, I'm going to show you what I was thinking. I actually think the green looks really nice on this page, and I'm going to leave it be and really go with it. I'm always saying this, but sometimes when things happen that you don't plan when you're crafting, you need to embrace it. And actually, isn't that a nice contrast? And then it got me thinking, there's a leaf stamp in the new Lollipop Box Club kit. It's the leaf stencil, sorry, not stamp. And I'm going to do some green stenciling on this page. I'm thinking of journaling in those gaps as well. I think that will look really cool, so I'm going to have a quick play. My whole thing this year about trying to find more creative time is just grabbing little snippets of time. So I have just added another layer. I've popped the photos on, and I've been stenciling. While that's drying, I'm going to go and finish the katsu curry. That's all nice and thick, and I'm going to pop it through the blender to blitz it down. And there is the katsu curry, and it smells amazing. So for Louis' birthday present, I'm doing the same as I did for Holly for her 18th, giving them money as a main gift to put towards like a weekend away, or to put towards a car deposit, something like that. Holly chose to use hers for a trip to Disneyland Paris with a friend. And then I'm also doing 18 small little gifts to open, so it's like chocolates, I've got some smellies, I've got a t-shirt, I've got some new jogging bottoms, Star Wars socks, just various bits and pieces. A lot of them aren't expensive at all. There was a t-shirt he saw online that he particularly liked, and it hasn't come yet. It's due very soon, so I've printed off the picture with the arrival date. Just printing off a photo of him and his girlfriend that I want to frame, and each gift I've wrapped up and it's numbered as well, so that's what I'm doing for his 18th. Holly is on the train back from uni. We're going to go and pick her up in a moment, and then Louis wanted us all to watch the football with him on TV, and then we're going to get our Chinese takeaway, and Holly will have her Katsu Curry. Right, 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to finish this cake. I've just mixed together some glassine icing. I put a bit of cinnamon in there, and I'm going to pour on this. It's like a caramel sauce. And now I'm going to swirl on this icing so it looks like a cinnamon bun. I want it to drip down.
I know.
Right, we've just made some banners, and I'm going to stick them in the cake with these. There's a lot of frosting on this cake. Here we go. I've printed off these, just copy and pasted, and added his name. Pop them on skewers. We did try the orange chocolate things, but it just wouldn't work. And then I bought a Lego kit because he loves Lego, and he loves Jurassic Park, and he loves Chris Pratt, and he loves cinnamon buns. So that's his cake, and we're just waiting for him to get up now. Happy birthday to you. I've been using the stencil and going around with black pen, and I've also cut some of the clouds from the pattern paper from the kit, and again doodled around the outside, and I've also used the leaves to do a little bit of journaling inside. I have finished another page in my art journal, and I've journaled a bit in the centre there. I'm really pleased with that. I've been using bits from the December Lollipop Box Club kit, the January calendar, and the rest is from the new Feb kit, which is called Daydreamer. It's the day after Louis' birthday. I have had a really long work day today, and I'm really pleased with what I've made. I will show you in a moment, but it's 6:45, we're really hungry. I am going to make the quickest dinner ever. It's so easy. I've got a pan of some spaghetti, and I have got 2 tins of cream of mushroom soup. You can do it with any type of creamy soup. I have made it with chicken soup before, but I'm doing mushroom today. I've also got a green pepper, an onion, and some cheese to grate. I've added the very finely chopped onion and green peppers, and I've just added a tiny little bit of cayenne pepper. Do it to your own taste though. If you don't like it spicy, we just like it with a little bit of a kick. Like that. I'm going to mix it all up and add some grated cheese. Spaghetti's gone in, and I've broken it all up into 3 pieces. So it's like shorter strands of spaghetti. Just heating this one through. Spaghetti was cooked until it was slightly al dente. It's been popped into this saucepan with the soup and the cheese and the peppers and onions. Popped into this oven dish with loads of grated cheese over the top and some spring onions, scallions if you're in the States, popped on top as well. And I'm going to pop this into a hot oven. And there it is. It's spaghetti casserole. If you add chicken, it can be chicken spaghetti casserole, but it's with mushrooms, so I guess it's mushroom spaghetti casserole, and it looks very yummy. Good morning! I am here to finish off the video. That dinner last night was amazing. It's one of our favourites. It feels really cosy, and it's so easy. Really quick and easy. The pasta takes 8 minutes and then 10 minutes in the oven to brown off with the cheese. Does it get much easier than that? What's your favourite go-to meal? What meal do you have that's super quick, super easy? One of those store cupboard type meals that you can always throw in. The thing we were saying last night actually, what we really like, because the onions and the peppers are only literally in the oven for about 10 minutes, so I guess they're heated up on the stove quickly, they're really crunchy, which we really like. I need to finish this video. I have got loads going on today, as you can see. I really hope you've enjoyed this, a little bit of cooking. I didn't get to do any shopping, so I'm sorry about that. Aid went and did it for me, and the birthday cake went really, really well. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful week. Let me know what's on your menu this week, what's super quick and super easy, and what other things have you got planned. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next week. Take care. Bye.